Assalamu alaikum. Recently, we developed a store management application using ASP.NET MVC.NET 7. You can see all those videos here in this playlist, and you can follow to create and learn the MVC in ASP.NET. Although I will be adding few more videos time to time for some advanced topics, but from the basics perspective or complete setup perspective, this series is enough to guide you. Now we are just focusing on the API part because the API just provide the data. We must have a front end for that. So to going back to API, we will be creating a front end application using Angular, which means now there will be a series on creating front end application using Angular 15 version. So we will start that today, and the idea is the same. We will be managing stores, its products and categories through that front end application. For now, because we haven't created the API, we will be using inline data collection. So let's get started, and I will open my console. So let me quickly open my console here. Yeah, so let me go to my Angular directory, not Android, that would be Angular, right? And I will create a folder mkdir, and that would be store management. Oh, I was thinking, why not we create that Angular app in the same repo, although that was in my .NET folder, but I think that will be more meaningful. So let me go to .NET and store um, .NET and store management. Where is my store management? CD. Okay, let me go this way. I forgot the name of that particular folder. I will go to my PC development, and I will straight away go into the .NET, and there must be a folder with shops management, not the store management. Shops management this way, and here we have project, and we can say cd project, and here we have git source. Let's go to the source and let's see what's there inside that store. Let me create uh, an application here in that folder. So there are some commands that help us to create the Angular app in the on Windows. For that one, you must have latest CLI installed on your machine. I have one, and for that purpose, you must also have Node version greater than 14.2, 16.13, and 18.10. I think I have right now Node dash v 18 point something. Yeah, I have 18.15, which will be fine for me. Let me clear the console again, and let's start creating a brand new shops management application. For that one, we have a command in Angular CLI, which is ng new jobs management, um, and we want the that app to have routing enable. So I will pass that routing param as along with that command. So this command is going to ask me now which styling format I will use. Let me go with CSS for now, and we have that app created on my folder. It will take little bit time this time, and once done we will straight away go inside that folder and we will start running the application. All right, it's taking some time, but we can wait. And again, once done, we will start creating our files straight away. It's now installing all those packages, and it will take some time. Let me pause that video, and once done I will start from there. Hello, hello. Okay, that is done, and again we will go into that directory that is shops cd shop management, and from here I can see there's some configs already created, and I can straight away go for ngserve, which will start my application on port 6200, port 4200 localhost. And once while it's building, let me open that URL into my Microsoft Edge browser. Okay, it's on the way. And meanwhile, let me close this browser window and let me set up the application on the screen. All right, it's now visible on my screen. So we have a brand new Angular 15 application on my browser. How to check this version? You can do check if you go to the inspect and check the app route element, and here you can see the Angular version with the ng version tag. It's 15.2.3, right? It's from the Angular library. So whenever you want to check the Angular version, go straight away to that tag and check the build version of the application. Okay, so next thing would be um, I will not going to style each and every component from the base, so I will rather utilize the bootstrap. For that one, I will do one thing, which is I will terminate the process and I will go for installing the bootstrap um, into my Angular application. That would be a command npm I bootstrap, and I will save that package in my package JSON file. Done. And next thing would be to open that uh, folder into Visual Studio Code. We can do that by giving command of node space dot, and that should be open successfully. And next thing would be I will add that bootstrap library into my styles.cs file here, and that would be import, and I will not use the URL because it's already there. Bootstrap dist folder css and bootstrap.css, and that would be it. It will apply all the default styling from bootstrap.css. And next thing, I would like to add few components into my application to see how it works, and that would be possible by a command which is ng generate generate. I want to generate a component, and the name of the component I would like to, because we will be starting from stores, so that would be stores slash index, and we will now have a folder stores, and inside that folder we will have folder index, and at the end we will have all those four files here. We can double check those by opening the, where does it on source app routing module. I think that's a wrong window. It should be cls ng generate component stores. Okay, Now we should have that stores folder, and inside stores we have index folder, and all those four different files are there. Next thing would be I would like to remove all the default content from here inside the app component.html. The only thing I would like is the outlet, the router outlet here, so that's fine now. And inside the index.html we have index works, and we next will be required to add a routing module, which will be the routing for which will provide the routing for my stores component. And for that one I would like to add a routing module through a command, and let me generate a module which is my stores module, and I would like to add routing parameter along with that. Okay, now we have that stores routing module here inside the stores folder, stores module, and we have that stores writing module, stores routing module. Alright, and inside that routes we next need to provide the value of the route, and that would be, let's start with the index one. So let's say we have a path which is the stores, and we want that store to redirect to stores slash list, not stores that list, stores that index, and path match I would like to match the full path for that. And next thing I would like to add is again not private, again path, and here I want to give the path for post slash stores slash index, and for that one I would like to render a component which is what is the name of my component? It's the index.component, which means that will return an index component. Alright, the index component from here, and that will import the required component in the import section, and yeah, that will require the parentheses as well. So now we have one path here, and what is this saying? It requires comma, that's fine. All right, so next thing would be to add that module, the store writing module, and that would be somewhere somewhere in the main modules here. Yeah, let me double check. That would be store module like that. And now I run the application by ngserve command, and it should build the application. Along with that, we should be able to see the stores component on slash stores or slash store slash index. So now you can see that on slash stores we have that slash stores redirected to slash store slash index, and it says that index works, which means everything is working fine. So that was all for the first episode of store management Angular JS 15 based application. We will proceed and we will move that component further in our coming episode. Till then, take care of yourself. In case of any questions or query, do ask in the comments. And happy coding.